Hey everybody, it's Darius again. So in this video, I'm going to give you 5 tips to help you sleep better, not just for lockdown, but life in general. And I'll also explain the science behind why these work, so make sure you stick around for that. If you haven't already, subscribe below and this will notify you the next time that I drop a video, which is every week. Right, enough of that, let's get into this. The first tip to get right that most people get wrong is to focus on waking up at the same time every day and stop worrying about the time that you get to bed. Waking up at the same time every day will regulate your hormonal systems, and your hormonal systems are responsible for taking care of your energy, your memory, your mood, your hunger and appetite, metabolism, and a bunch of other things. If you get this right, you'll notice that you feel far better throughout the day and you'll also function better. Based on that, something else which really affects your sleep is caffeine. So tip number 2 is to limit it earlier on in the day, preferably around 2 or 3 p.m. depending on how sensitive you are. The reason for this is caffeine has a half-life of 5 hours, meaning it takes 5 hours for the amount of caffeine to half. So if you drink 100 milligrams of coffee at midday, in 5 hours time there's going to be 50 milligrams in your blood, and then another 5 hours, 25 milligrams, and so on. Now, even if you're one of these people that can drink a coffee at 10 p.m. and still get to sleep, the quality of your sleep is going to be far, far worse. So honestly, don't risk it. Now, thirdly, it's not taking your phone into bed for 2 main reasons. The first is that your phone gives off blue light, which suppresses melatonin in your brain, which is responsible for making you feel sleepy. Now, if the light from your phone is suppressing this, you're not going to feel tired. That's the first reason. The second reason is because you're associating all that junk with bed. Your bed should primarily be for sleeping, and maybe if you have a partner, something else. Oh yeah! But otherwise, you don't want to be thinking about anything else when it's time to sleep. Sleep is something that you have to fall into and to surrender to. You can't do sleep or attack sleep, just like you can't attack love. You have to fall into... God, I'm very poetic today, aren't I? Anyway, don't take your phone in bed. Now, 4th point, I believe. Yeah, I think it's 4th point. Yeah. If you've been trying to sleep for about half an hour and nothing's happening, get up and try again later. The last thing you want to do is just be lying there getting frustrated, checking the time and seeing that, oh, I'm running out of sleep hours. Get up, go out, do something, and then come back to it when you feel more ready. Because otherwise you're just associating frustration and more thinking with bed. Bed should be a place that you keep sacred, so your sleep hygiene is very important. Make sure that you protect your bed no matter what. You make it nice and comfortable, the room is cold, and you only go in there to sleep. You don't eat in there, you don't watch TV in there, nothing else, because all that's doing is creating connections between that stuff, your bed, and your brain, and you do not need that. And then the 5th point I would say that's often overlooked is setting a gentle alarm which eases you into the day instead of fisting you into it. God, I should not have said fisting. If you've heard of the fight or flight response, that's triggered by adrenaline and cortisol when we feel like we're in danger. And that's what an alarm that startles you does. It's going to release those stress hormones into your body, which is going to dysregulate a bunch of other stuff and often leave you feeling more anxious for the rest of the day. I hope you liked the video, and if you haven't already, please make sure to subscribe and like below. And I'll see you next time.